thank you for coming. Here's the deal, okay? I know what you guys have been saying. This new recruit, you guys think that she's a little bit rough around the edge? I don't think so. I don't think so. I literally think that we're on the verge of discovering something that has never been discovered before, like discovering America when Columbus did it with the Armada. La Niña, La Pinta, and La Santa Maria. You guys didn't know about that, but now I do. Now, she's super cool, calm, Don't worry about that. That was nothing. That was not her. The drilling or something. But anyway, so she's super cool. Like she's a true professional in the face of adversity. If you give me 2 seconds, in the face of adversity, she's always like the one.
Oh my God.
Lulu. Not in front of Alan. Okay. We're about to make your announcement. Let's chill for a little bit.
I'm LuluLuvely. I play Apex Legends full-time. Well, I started streaming ESO back after I graduated college. That was 2015. I started streaming ESO and doing progression raids for offline raid members, but then I started to build a community and I was like, this is really awesome. At that time I was working full-time in finance, and I was working full-time. I'd come home and stream and get like 2 hours of sleep. But I was like, hey, I could make this hobby into a living. And so I worked to where I could quit my job and just stream. So the very first video game that I can remember was GoldenEye on the 64. And then the game that whenever my stream asks what really got you into gaming, that would be SOCOM. So I was in middle school, maybe 7th grade, when SOCOM was playing SOCOM 3, then CA, SOCOM 4. And that is what really got me addicted to online shooters. And from there, it's just, I haven't stopped. I've just kept on playing. I didn't discover what Twitch was until I think I was in college. Maybe a little bit before that, so that was like 2012, 2013. And I was like, this is weird, but it's so cool. Like these people, there's so many people that are enjoying what I'm doing. And that was kind of my first, look into this can be more than just a hobby. You can do this for a living. So, and I think Tim the Tatman was my first sub, my very first sub. Or I subbed to him, I mean. Yeah, Tim the Tatman was the first person that I subbed to. And yeah, I always looked up to bigger streamers and wanted to be where they are, and like I'm kind of here now, and it's kind of crazy. When I first started out, I was streaming off an Xbox, no alerts, no webcam, just straight off the Xbox app. And I eventually built my setup, got my own computer, and when I first started getting more into streaming, I mean, I was every follower, like everything. I was so thankful, and when I could be like, you know, thanking every single follower. So when I first started streaming, I had all my subs fill out sub forms. I really wanted to know more about my community that I was building. So I had them fill out a sub form, and it was like, what is your age group, where are you from, what time zone are you in? And I did this to better understand my community and be able to give them the content they want. Oh man, I don't want to say that I'm known for raging, but I'm pretty known for getting pretty pissed off on stream. I have a couple keyboard commands in my channel, keyboard 1, keyboard 2, and it shows all past smashed keyboards and handprints, you know, everything. And I don't want to say like that's what defines my stream, but for my stream personally, I really focus on gameplay, and I strive to give the best gameplay I can give. I want to give them good action, good shots, and some good rage in there too. So there's definitely things I miss about being a smaller streamer. Being able to interact a little bit more, knowing everyone a little bit more personally, and getting to hang out with everyone a little bit more too. But you know, I try to give that same vibe as being close to my community, even with 1,000 viewers now. I always try to feel like I'm their friend, and like they're hanging out with me. It's definitely kind of crazy going from, you know, 3 years ago having 10 viewers while raiding to 1,000 viewers playing Apex. But I don't know. I don't see it, like looking back at myself. I still feel like a small streamer. Does that make sense? Why NRG? Well, when I went full time, joining an org was something that was on my list of things to do. It was a goal. Like I've always thought that I can do more. I can provide more content, being a part of something bigger than myself. I started to get offers playing Apex, and I've had lots of different calls and talked to a lot of different orgs, but honestly, from the first phone call with NRG, they weren't just trying to pick me up as some other streamer they're gonna slap on their roster. It felt like joining a family, really. Yeah, so I mean, if you ask anybody, you know, Ace is definitely one of the best Apex players. He's up there. I watched them since the beginning of, you know, of Apex existence. And I can't wait to frag out with them and play alongside them. I've gone against them many times. Sometimes they're not so much fun to run into in ranked, but I'm really looking forward to playing alongside them. I just want to say thank you for welcoming me into the family, and you know, I hope to just make everyone proud and to produce even more content and better content, and just really happy about all of it. So.